Hello students, before we move on to the chemistry, that is, I am going to start with chapter 2 of 12th standard solutions. But before that, let us recall one term that you have studied in 11th standard, and that term is mixture. If you recall, in 11th standard we have studied that when two or more substances they combine physically, then they make a new substance, but that substance is such where those combining substances have not lost their properties. I repeat again, mixture, that is when two or more substances they combine physically, that is without making chemical bond, to form a new substance without losing their individual properties, and then that new substance is called mixture. Right? Just like our air, just like sea water, they are mixtures. One more thing we had studied in 11th standard, that when we talk of mixtures, there are two types of mixtures: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixtures are also called as non-uniform mixtures. We are not going to touch this part. We have another chapter in our textbook for that. Our focus this time is on homogeneous mixture, or if you could remember, uniform mixture. Right? I'll give an example. If you take a pinch of salt, dissolve in water, dissolve, and now if you pick 1 spoon of mixture from the top or from the bottom, the composition of water and salt will be uniform. So they were called as uniform mixtures. And एक नया नाम देना हो उसको, तो nothing but solutions. So you can say that if I want to give another name to the chapter, could have been homogeneous mixture. Right? So solutions are nothing but homogeneous mixtures. Now when we talk of solution, the first basic thing that comes is what to call the things within the solution. So we have two words, solute and solvent. Just going back to the last example I gave, we dissolve little bit of salt in water. So in that situation, salt, I repeat, salt is a solute and water is solvent. Right? When we hear the word solvent, right, nowadays sanitizers because of corona, तो solvent, तो दिमाग में एक ही चीज आती है liquid. नहीं, that's wrong technically solvent means the component of the mixture which is in higher proportion, and every mixture can have only one solvent. There can be many solutes, and all those things or components which are in lower proportion, we call them as solutes. I repeat, there can be many solutes, but in this chapter we are only going to cover binary solutions. That is, one solute and one solvent. Okay, now the thing is कि जब मैंने बोल दिया that solvent can be anything, but proportion has to be higher than others. So when we say solvent can be anything, that means solid, liquid or gas. So the thing is, when we talk of that, तो पहली दिमाग में चीज आएगी that solution का state, I repeat, solution का state या phase, right, क्या होगा? तो we say that the solutions, they have the state or phase same as that of solvent. या reverse में कहूँ तो solvents will decide the state of solution. And hence on that basis, our first topic of the chapter is types of solutions. Right? Types of solutions is just the title. Here types of solution means different states of solution. But technically we can't use the word state because it's a mixture. We use the word phase. So the phase of solution, that's what is the topic. And we all know in 11th standard we have only 3 phases: solid, liquid and gases. So the types of solutions are liquid, solid and gaseous. And bola वैसे, who decides the state? Solvent decides the state. Means when I say liquid solution, means whatever you have dissolved in liquid. When I say gaseous solution, means whatever you have mixed or dissolved is in gaseous substance, right? And that's what this table 2.1 is of your textbook. It suggests types of solution, state of solute. Like if we take solid dissolved in liquid, any example like you can say salt or sugar dissolved in water, so they will end up making liquid mixture. Or let's say alcohol, right? Methanol or ethanol dissolved in water, so alcohol is liquid. So when solute is liquid, an example is this. पर example से state नहीं change होगा, because state will be decided by solvent, right? Similarly, we have solid solvent and we can dissolve any state substance in it. Like if we dissolve solid या mix a solid solute like 22 karat gold, or you can say all other alloys, so they would be solid. Let's say what if we are mixing liquid with a solid? So mercury, we all know, is the metal in liquid state. So if we take any other metal powder in large quantity, add mercury in small quantity, mix them, they will end up making a paste. We call it as amalgam. So that's a solid, because our solvent is solid. Similarly, if we take gaseous solid, I repeat, if we take gaseous solvent, the mixture will be gaseous, right? Like moisture in air or chloroform droplets in air, they are liquid, but air is gaseous. So our mixture, right, it ends up being gaseous. You think of any solid, like let's say naphthalene ball kept in the open at any place, camphor, right? In Hindi and Gujarati we call it as kapoor. It gets sublimed, उड़ जाता है. So they are solids, but in air when they mix, the mixture ends up being gaseous. So in round and round, what we can summarize is that the phase of solution or state of solution is decided by state of solvent. Okay, now the thing is, बोलने को तो बोल दिया, it can be anything, solid, liquid, gas. तो does it mean जो इच्छा हुई, we take anything, we mix in water, हो गया mixture? So that is no, a big no. To make a uniform mixture, there are certain conditions, there are certain criteria which we can emphasize in one single phrase: like dissolves like. I repeat, like dissolves like. What it means? If there is a polar substance, छोटी amount वाला solute, तो it will dissolve only in polar solvent. You take salt, namak, NaCl, add in water, stir, it will dissolve. You take same salt, add in edible oil, or let's say add in petrol, stir, will not dissolve. So what it means? If there is polar solute, it will dissolve only in polar solvent. I repeat, if there is polar solute, it will dissolve only in polar solvent. Same way we all know, kapoor या naphthalene, you drop in water, कुछ नहीं होगा. Reason, water is polar, naphthalene is non-polar. So, but the same naphthalene you drop in petrol, The same naphthalene you drop in benzene, वो dissolve हो जाएगा, because you already know in 11th standard about non-polar bonds, and naphthalene is a non-polar molecule, so it will dissolve only in non-polar liquids, right? I wind up the things. Non-polar liquid will dissolve non-polar substances, polar liquid will dissolve polar substances, and that's how solutions are made, right? Now the main thing comes when we talk of liquid solutions, how to calculate the amount of solutes, right, which we call it as concentration terms. I repeat, concentration terms, which we will continue in our next lecture, right? So we keep our things till here, where we have studied the term mixture, types of mixture, homogeneous mixture, that is solution. Solution has two components, solvent and solute. Solvents, the one which are in higher proportion, and they will decide the state of mixture, hence solid, liquid and gaseous mixtures, right? And the last thing, like dissolves like, right? There are just two questions in the exercise based on this topic, right? You can solve that. They are 2.1 and 2.25 of your exercise, something which would be uploaded, right? So see you next time for concentration terms. Thank you.